For the last couple of years, local police and sheriffs have scanned 36 million vehicle locations to average about 14 scans for every registered automobile in the county. John Campbell of San Diego City Beat joins me with details on his report about license plate readers. John, thanks for being here. I think a lot of people here would be surprised how many times their license plates were scanned. What was your experience? What did you find out about your very own car?
When I went to Sandag and asked for my own records, I was told that my car had been scanned about 24 times in the past year. So it's a little higher than the average for the average driver in the county. Yeah, it was a little surprising.
They're watching you, you know this. They're watching you. Describe what these scanners are like and basically how they work.
It's basically a sophisticated camera. It's designed to snap a picture of a license plate. It uses character recognition software to take the license plate data out of there, tags it with a GPS coordinate, and saves it into a database.
And who basically stores this database or monitors this database?
It's stored by a division of SANDAG, which is the San Diego Area Association of Governments.
And also, but the law enforcement as well, right? Sheriff's Department has their own.
The Sheriff's Department has their own parallel system. The agencies in the county that feed into SANDAG's system, all feed into a centralized database, and that's maintained by SANDAG.
So local police, sheriff, but also on a national level as well, right? FBI?
Federal agents have access to the database, the SANDAG database. Most of this data is collected by local agencies, though.
Okay, how long is this data kept? Because I know in your article you mentioned there's where the crux lies of some of the pros and cons of gathering and mapping this data.
Right. The SANDAG system keeps its data for a maximum of 2 years. The Sheriff's Department's parallel system holds on to their data for an indefinite period of time. Privacy advocates like ACLU, the Electronic Frontiers Foundation, they would like to see a shorter retention period. They don't want to get rid of LPR entirely. They just want to see that data be purged after a shorter period of time.
But the con to that is that actually you have a good example in your article of how you maybe don't want to get rid of it too soon because this can help capture criminals way down the line.
Right. Well, police agencies would say that it's hard to determine what data is going to be useful in the future for an investigation of something like murder, which doesn't have a statute of limitations. So in the case of John Albert Gardner, it was more than 18 months after the data was captured that it actually proved useful in that investigation.
And helping. And then also you had mentioned that police are able to find witnesses to a crime. If your car was in the neighborhood, they can kind of track you down?
Sure, it can be used for all kinds of things, and finding witnesses is one of them.
How about if your car is stolen, you're an average driver and your car is stolen, can you go to SANDAG or the police and say, hey, use this system and see who was in the neighborhood? Well,
I mean, if you reported your car stolen, there's a good chance that it would be added to what's called a hot list, and that is a real-time system that allows the police to flag wanted, stolen, vehicles that are otherwise being looked for. And so, yeah, it can certainly help to find stolen cars.
About how many scanners are, plate scanners are in the county, I should say, and how much do they cost?
There are about 56 scanners feeding into SANDAG's system currently. They range in price, but up to $25,000. It sort of depends on the deal that's struck between the agency and the vendor.
Is there any data suggesting if these are kind of like the red light cameras I'm thinking of, is there any data with these scanners that they are cost effective?
Well, I mean, I guess that sort of depends on your point of view. I mean, I think the police would certainly say that this really helps the individual officers to do a lot more. So in that sense, sure, it could be worth it.
And does the ACLU want to do anything? Are they suing, or do they just, they really want to address the concern of this kind of automatic tracking in regards to privacy rights?
There is a nationwide effort underway by the ACLU to get more information about how local police departments use these systems. They haven't proposed any specific legislation on a federal level that I know of, but they're certainly looking at ways to strike a balance between law enforcement and privacy.
Right. There's the idea that if you're on a public street, you have no expectation of privacy, but then how far does that go, essentially?
Right. I mean, if the ACLU argues that when you have so many different scans, you can really reconstruct a good deal of information about people's daily travels and their daily activities.
Whether they're at a church, whether they're at a rehab center, whether they're at a place maybe that, a political.
Sure, exactly.
So.
Where you travel certainly says a lot about who you are. So they're trying to find a way to mitigate that privacy threat.
Okay. Well, John Campbell with City Beat, enjoyed your story, and thanks so much for talking with us.
Thanks for having me.